There is another saying in this world which says, when lightning strikes, it strikes with thunder. We're back to thunder. Good afternoon, everybody. Oh god. Good afternoon to you all. My name is Dracorexia. Welcome back to another episode. And yes, I'm recording this right after the previous one because I am pumped, and also because I have my house to myself, so I have freely feeling the creative juices inside of me flowing. So let's go. Today we look at Asterarmy versus Orangutan, but we look at the second map. Why? Because Orangutan has already won a game on Haven, and we last time covered Haven, so I didn't want to cover Haven. So you know what? We're going to have a look at Orangutan and how do they perform on Ascent. Ascent being my favorite map. I also like Orangutan. Apologies for the train again. I'm really sorry. I wish I could do something about it, but I live near the railway track, so I have to deal with this sound. No matter how much I soundproof my house, have to deal with it. But now, anyway, getting back to it, let's just have a look at the map. We look at the map, and right now, once again, we can see that Orangutan are on the attack. Yes, Orangutan are on the defense. We've got who we beat, Tesseract over here, just chilling over here. We've got Raw Fuel over here. Antidote is here. Today RBK is not there. I think he had his ear infection thingy. So Levi is substituting in the 6th member. So let's see how does he perform. He performed the first game really well. So on the attack, let's just now go back. Let's see what did they do. Meanwhile, we got Asterarmy who qualified for this by winning an entire tournament. So hats off to them. They've got the likes of Kohli, Dominic. I've seen Dominic long back in the days of, there's a team known as FS Esports when I used to work for their website. So that time I'd seen Dominic, and Kohli, he is well known. Even he was there. So yeah. Let's just have a look. So now we see Tesla goes for spike. So drone comes into play. And immediately over here, I'll just go a little bit ahead and I'll pause here. Now we'll take, sorry for making this at 1.5. Let's just leave it at 1.25. Now if we stop over here, we look over here. Look at the map right now. Asterarmy on the attack. The KO knife has come here, so it's not detected anybody. 2 people are here, right near spawn. There's a Kohli are making presence at B. Meanwhile, 2 people have gone to mid, near market, and you're just like, what's the point? Well, the point is that there was no alarm bot or anything put over here. So as such, they could be heard, but the spike is also here as well. So let's see, like ideally you can go from here and go into B, or if you want you can get a bit of spawn control, which is sometimes done, or either you can go to through Cubby and you can go over here. So let's reset. Let's get back. And let's watch what happens. The flash comes in, Raw Fuel is flash, he doesn't know what is happening. And Wink doesn't check his angles and he loses his life to that. And so now we have lost a duelist. Meanwhile, Levi has gone back to Heaven. On top, Dox is there as well. Dominic is there. They are now going for an A main push. So sorry, Levi still has another thing and he just does that. He just puts the smoke up. Sees one, but gets nobody, and now Asa gets 2, Tessa gets another, and already we have come to a 2v2, but Dominic getting 2 has, in Heaven now just gives a bit of comfort, but it's a 2v2 again. You got a situation where KJ is coming slow, the KO knife has detected nobody, Aziz is there, let's see, the wall is broken down, oh yeah, quickly the smoke, they know that it's going to go down in some time, the flash comes in, nothing doing. Dominic gets one, Kishi gets him. Dominic goes down, so Kishi gets him, and now it's a 1v1 between Kishi and him. Now the time is in favor of Orangutan. So you see normally you see Kishi just going a bit aggressive because the time is against them. It's for Orangutan. So what on defense you have to make sure that, okay, look, you have to somehow get that sudden peak, get the pick. Or either you can wait for the plant for them to fake the plant or fake the diffuse and stuff. But ideally, you know when the players are low as well. So there's that. This is how the first round goes. We now looking into a full buy round for both the teams to see how do they play on the full buy. So yeah, let me just get you there. And we're back. We are back, and now you can clearly see the score is 4-1 against Orangutan. Orangutan have not been that good, but now we see that Orangutan have got 3 ults to their name. So does Asterarmy. You can go over here. We have a look. Orangutan are now playing with KJ and Astra on this. Now, Astra, because of Levi playing Astra, you get universal presence. You can put a star here, you can put a star here, you can put a star here. Wherever you can put a star here if you want to, but ideally you don't. So, you got there. KJ is going to lock down short and main. Sova's gonna get information of B main. And meanwhile, mid presence is there. So we have got a little bit of mid presence. The KO null command might come here. Or ideally, when you see normally I can tell you, but normally when you'll say KO and a jet, normally there's a flash into mid and the jet just dashes in to get picks. So let's see if this is being done, or let's see what happens. And we begin the stack with a little bit of presence. He's showing that he's here. So they know that Sova is here. Meanwhile, Aster is going for a 5-man push already. Rafield realizes that, hey, look, there could be some presence. So he comes back to B. No presence shown again over here. So Asterarmy is like, you know what, we're going to push. Now, they all are getting ready. And if I'm correct, Dox has his ult. KJ has his ult. So what that comes in. Smoke goes in. They're already on the side. And that alarm. Killjoy ult is here. Lockdown is here. Vix gets one with ease. He's just trying to get another one. But you can clearly see, I mean, it's all smash and pray. And that round gets over so quick. Why does it get over so quick? Well, let's just go back a bit slow. The minute the KJ ult has been activated and you can see like, okay, we have to push. The people from Orangutan push. I mean, they push. We'll just see the small map over here because I want you all to. You can see like they're gonna now come this way. He's all alone. He's there. I hear but they can get a pick. But here's Vix gets him before anything can happen. So if you can look at the mini map, you'll just have a look. Have a look where he comes. They're rushing in to support his teammate. And now suddenly they all can be over. So they know that somebody is here. So now all they can do is spray and pray. And that's what happens. Spray, spray, spray. All come align. All die right here. And that is that. And not a good round by Orangutan. Maybe they could have done better. But, or they could have utilized their ultimates a bit better. But I think so. In this round, Aster just showed like a KJ ult. You can push back. But the minute you have a Sova, either you have to use your ult. If there's one ultimate, you either break the lockdown. Because the lockdown is so powerful. And if you all don't know, in the recent update, the premium update, already there is a patch being put. And KJ is being nerfed. So there's that. As well as if you want to read an article which I have written, I can put that to you all. So I'll put that in the link below. Just this video is sponsored by Draco himself. Self thing. So yeah, there's that. You can have a watch at that as well. So yeah, there's that. If you want to know some resources about how KJ is played and why is he so good, she's so good. So there's that. Now we're going to look at Orangutan on attack. So let's see if they change anything or things don't go their way. So let's just find out about that. And we are back. And I would just like to say I'm sorry that we immediately go into the game because production of theirs just messed up a little bit, which is fine. As you can see right now, we look at the setup. Immediately we go into the setup. What is Orangutan doing? Now Orangutan realizes that okay, these people also did this, so we are going to do the same thing. Only difference right here is the KO knife has come here. There's an alarm bot for mid. Last time we saw that alarm bot was not there and raw fields are waiting here. So and meanwhile there is some presence of Cubby as well. So the smoke has gone down already by Levi. So it's blocking this. It's not a temporary smoke, you can see that. And so there's just shots being put out. They know that somebody's there and now they're pushing onto site. You push onto side, you push onto side, you push onto side. Stop. Now you have reached a point where there's one flank here who's just chilling. There's another flank here. There's mainly a flank here. Normally, Levi, what he planning to do is if he sees anybody going for the orb, he'll get them. But here you can see the full mid control is theirs. So now what they can do is go into garage and then push a rotate over here. Will that happen? Well, let's find out. Gonna be interesting. Kohli's just pushing them back with the shock darts, and guess what? They don't peek. They do not, and instead they just go back. And they're like, hey, you know what? We'll go to A main, and guess what? This is where it backfires. Antidote goes down with a double pick, and Tesseract has been spotted, and we again come back here. Now, again, look over here. This time, what have they done? Now, they realize that hey, mid control we gave it away, so let's just get it again. And so Levi from here has already come here. But now, what is going to be by Asterarmy is like, you know what? Hey, last time they might be expecting us to come through spawn. So we'll go from here. Sorry, that looks a bit. I'll just show it again. From here into attack here. Because two other players are already there. Nobody's died right now. So they have quite a lot of control. So let's see if it works in their favor. Kohli gets 2 and goes down. And being a young IGL, you can see like he's quite clinical. He's not aggressing too much. Here you can see Levi just a bit too aggressive, cannot get the pick, and it's already a 3v1. Aziz is all alone. He's got the spike, but he's been spotted, and Doctor gets another one, and Aster Army gets this round as well. A good game by Aster Army. I think so. It's like the first time Orangutan, if I'm correct, gave up a map as well. This is the first time they did in this tournament. Now we'll be finally looking into the last round of this game because of this map, not of this game, because well, you can see a lot of tendencies and understanding of how the players are. So we'll just get them. And we're back. It's the last round. You can see the score is 5-12. Aster Army have got match points. Can Orangutan make the comeback or what happens? Spoiler alert, they don't. They lose this map. They lose this round as well. But why we look into this round is again simply because we have to analyze every single tiny bit. Before the round activates, we've got two things to notice over here. Antidote needs 1 orb for ultimate. Aziz has been on 17 kills, which is incredible. You got the Levi Astra, which is there. You got the Tesseract, Sova. I forgot the thing what you call that for. Hunter's Fury, my bad. Hunter's Fury. We've got Kohli on the Hunter's Fury. We've again got Doxer also. So you can see it's like a very parallel thing which is happening. Kohli has been incredible today. You can see the kills have been split along them, which is very well. Kohli, Kishi's ult is there as well. And Dominic can also come onto site to just show a bit of presence. So all the ultimates are there. So let's see what happens here. We can see like it's again a split. And we get into play. The nanostorms have been put down and we begin. And already Orangutan is trying to get mid presence, and that's what they do. They try to get a bit of mid control. Hey, nobody's there. Okay, push. But guess what? Kohli is just chilling at the back. He's just waiting at spawn. He's like, hey, I've detected one. I know that raw fuel is here. Okay, guys, we can just stay still. Meanwhile, there's a little bit of incursion over here. There's like a... If you don't know what this smoke is over here, I'll just show you all over here. This is a one-way smoke. It's a one-way smoke for any... Like, if anybody comes over here, this guy can just be like... Tut, 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 tut. So yeah, small things to note on the map. Getting back. So now Kohli's like, they know where Kohli is, and they know Kohli knows where Roshul is. So Kohli now just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to Kabi, and the ult comes into play. Now this ult is as crucial as it gets because he's gonna just go straight, go sideways. Now he's gonna get mid press. He's gonna understand if anybody is there on mid immediately because of this ult. And you can see right there, he's tagging 1, he's tagging 2, and he gets antidote. Now, what do we tell about Antidote? Antidote was 1 orb away from his ultimate. So, Lockdown is gone. Now, you've got two things left. You've got the Tesseract ult, which is your Hunter's Fury, and you've got the Levi wall. Astra wall. Meanwhile, you can see over here that it's slowly presence over here. Dominic has come onto site as well. Wink is there. Wink goes down. But Dominic comes there with a 2k. Goes down to Raw Fuel. Raw Fuel goes down to Kohli. And sadly, Levi is all alone. Now he has his ult, but there is no point to use it. And this is where the cookie crumbles. You put the smoke up into heaven. I don't know why Kish was looking at that angle, but he was just checking for mid. I think so that's the main reason. He just wanted an angle at mid. He didn't want to like give away mid control as well. You can already see Doxer's got his turret back as well. Levi gets one. Ideally, what you could have done is put a wall, but doesn't work. Doxter still sees there a little bit of shenanigans by Kohli, and Kishi gets him, and that is that. And that is how Aster Army won this map. It was clear clinical understanding of, hey, look, we don't need to aggress on defense. On attack, they went very aggressive and they were very methodical, getting map control, figuring it out, trying to get their way through. But on defense, they were just like, we don't need to do that. You could clearly see the aggression and attack on that round with the full buy. On the defense, you could see like a different side of Aster Army where they were just like chilled out. They were a bit more relaxed. They're like, we'll just get mid control, we'll get present, and you use our ultimates. What could have been done better? Let's just see over here. Let's just see when everybody was alive. Maybe over here at this very moment, this moment right here, one thing could be done is because, how would I put it? Because they know that something's gonna happen over here, or they have the Astra wall, what they could have done ideally was before, because the ult came, let's just see, the ult came into place, and we stop here. What could one do? Firstly, one could easily, one second, if he wanted to, what he could do was ask, like now you know one person is over here and you don't know if Dominic is here. So what you do is, completely block it. Completely, because now even this side is like, you have no noise. Because the Astra wall, you get no noise to this side. And you can plant over here and they will not even know. Or they'll just get the notification like, hey, they planted. So that is one thing where they could have used it, but I think so. They couldn't even realize where Kohli was, or they completely forgot where Kohli was. So there's that. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please take care. Please be safe. And yep, I'll see you in another video. Take care. Be safe and good night.